Hi friends, and thank you for clicking on this video. Today's video is going to be a little bit weird and chatty one, but the theme is why having a YouTube channel sucks. And I'm going to share you my experiences. First of all, having a YouTube channel sucks because you feel like an MLM salesperson. You have to go an extra mile to promote yourself, to make yourself known to the world, because YouTube is not gonna do it for you. YouTube is not gonna promote and give you impressions just because you made a video. I mean, they do give you a bit of impressions, but that's not really helping if you're just starting out. And let's be fair, YouTube does not have a lot of faith in you, especially if you don't have any kind of social media following in that specific niche of your YouTube channel. So you have to post yourself on Instagram stories, Instagram posts, and you see how they're getting less likes and less views, and people are not interested, and that makes total sense because nobody owes you anything. It was your initiative to start a YouTube channel. Nobody asked you to, and they don't owe you they don't owe you their time, and they don't owe you to watch your YouTube videos. But all of that can be pretty demotivating, and especially that sell yourself, promote yourself, MLM yourself aspect. And posting on Reddit and getting downvotes, even though some subreddits do allow self-promo, but no one wants you to see the no name that you are. Even on Reddit and in other places, people are more inclined to watch something like Vice or more established content creators. Unfortunately, in a lot of situations, people are not willing to give you a chance. They refuse to give you a chance just because you're just starting out and you're a small content creator. But of course, there are people who, like me again, we kind of prefer our smaller creators because we trust them more and we can establish more honest relationships with them. So I recommend that to anyone, because like shop indie, support small, all of that. Another thing why having a YouTube channel sucks is because you basically putting yourself out there for everyone, to everyone's consideration. Everyone can see you, everyone can have their opinion on you. I mean, just like in the regular world, unlike the regular world, they will not be so humble, and people feel very liberated and brave because of the anonymity that internet gives us, because we hide behind our profile pics and our usernames. This gives us anonymity. Nobody knows who you are. If you write the most disgusting, horrible comment, nobody knows who you are, and you are not losing anything. It doesn't cost you anything to write a disgusting comment. When you're on I was never on that side. I was never on the hateful side of the picture. I do give dislikes sometimes. I can write a comment politely outlining how I disagree. But when you're on the other side of that system as a creator, and you understand that everyone in the whole world basically has the right to judge you because you yourself have given them that right, that feels not so easy. That is difficult. And getting those comments is very frustrating. Even though if in your mind you understand that those people are wrong, they don't know you, they're just trolls, they have no idea who you are, they don't even know what type of content you make because they judge on something that don't represent your channel as a whole, or just regular things like you look horrible, your makeup is a joke, blah blah blah. In your mind, in your brain, you understand that this makes no sense. and you are confident, you can even be confident in yourself, in your brain, but that does affect your mental health and your nerves, your mood, all of that, especially if that's constant. That's very hard, and that's very tiring, I would say. That, and that people literally refuse to give you a chance. Very frustrating things. The third thing is that people hold small channels to the same criteria as big channels. They expect you to be as good as those big channels. They expect you to have the lighting system, the perfect rich house, Alex Drawers, white background thing. When you are a small channel, they expect you to have the perfect camera quality. They expect you to be a perfect public speaker. They expect you to have a lexicon, a vocabulary of an academic. They expect you to be funny as a top-notch stand-up comedian. They expect you to give the same amount of value which a big channel gives. And I have to say this is fair, because you're not really supposed to make allowances for small channels, I guess, because you need to have a great quality if you're aiming at something. You can't just be shit and expect someone to subscribe and watch and all of that. That does not work like that. But I think it's hard to meet those criteria, especially if you're a small YouTuber. Obviously, this is not your job, this is your hobby. And again, why it sucks, because you do something as a hobby, but unlike a regular hobby, in this case, you get back a lot of negativity and hate and rudeness and a lot of frustration and lack of motivation in return for what you give. So I have to say this is a pretty lame hobby. So if you're considering starting a YouTube channel, you don't have to listen to me or trust me, but maybe you can consider it if you want, I guess. And yeah, honestly, lack of motivation is a big aspect, because you put a lot of time into this, a lot of effort into this, you learn new things, you might even spend money on something like a tripod, other things, and it is really frustrating to see that you are not really getting anything, or you are not getting as much as you hope for, or you think it's not comparable to how much you've poured into it. But again, maybe it's just my mind or a human mind in general, but we tend to focus on the negative things as opposed to the positive, even though again mentally you know that you should focus on the positivity and let those positive things and positive comments and subscribers get you through the day, but mentally you memorize those bad and hateful comments as opposed to paying as much attention to the positivity. Again, maybe it's just me, but it's very annoying, but that requires self-work, and you should work with yourself and remind yourself that the whole purpose of those people hating and insulting is to upset you, to make your mood worse, and if you do it, you literally give them what they want. So you should not pay attention, obviously. Another thing why being a YouTuber sucks is about content. Unfortunately, it may happen that the content that you want to make does not get a lot of views. And if you already have a channel and you have quite a bit of library of videos, you know that some videos get more views and some videos get less views. And sometimes it can happen that the videos for the sake of which you created your channel don't get views, but the videos you just did randomly get a lot of views. And that can be because they can be a bit negative, they can contain drama, and we all love drama. I love drama. If I see like a list of videos and one of them will be a drama video and I can only choose among the ones that I see, possibly I will choose the drama video, and other people are like that and I am like that, so that's why it happens. Drama videos do get more views, not necessarily, but in comparison to the other views. And basically my point is that sometimes you have to choose what you want to make. Do you want to make videos that make you happy, or do you want to make videos that make views? But those views can also give you more hate and make you feel worse about your channel and yourself and everything. And that is one of the most sucking things I've encountered. But again, I have to remember this is not my job. I do consider it some kind of free labor, but if I'm viewing this as a hobby, it's more logical that I make what I'm happy doing as opposed to bringing in more views, and those views bring in more hate, and that's not what I want to do. I think when I say things about people, I do count myself as people. So it's not like the society is horrible and I'm an angel. It's not like that. And my next point is that people see YouTubers not as real people, but as some vague concepts of people. So they don't really think about feelings of those people, or that those are real people who can read that. And again, I can seem guilty of that because I did videos about people, exposing them, and I got a lot of hate for that. On the other hand, I would not talk bad things or expose or say that I don't support that person anymore unless they did really bad things in my book. I don't support the people who I don't support based on my values. You don't have to not support them either. That's just my opinion. And some people did really horrible things, but I did what I could. I did even more than I could. And I have bigger battles. That's what I'm trying to say. And again, having YouTube sucks because you might have no progress, because you feel how people may even unsubscribe, your numbers don't go up, and we as YouTubers, we tend to obsess about numbers. We can refresh the YouTube studio thing 100 times per day, and that is again not healthy. I think we should leave that little bubble and just enjoy what we do and understand that you cannot rely on this. And if you're uncomfortable with spending so much time at this and having no result, which is what's happening with me, you should consider pouring less time into this to be less frustrated, which I guess is gonna be my plan. Nobody owes you anything again, so it's your initiative, and you should be in control of your time, your efforts, your mood. So if you're feeling that this is sucking you dry, you're not as motivated, as happy about this whole thing as ever, you are free to take a break or just make less content, do less effort, because you are more important than views. And those views basically don't mean anything. I have a video that did get quite a lot of attention for such a small channel. It has about 25,000 views, but so what? That did not change anything, especially for the good. Yes, I got subscribers from that video, but those subscribers are not interested in my content, because my content is not that video. I did not start the YouTube channel to make content like that. It was an accident that brought me hate, that brought attention to my persona, but I don't want that kind of attention. And again, that did not bring me anything monetarily. This channel is not monetized. It has not met any monetization criteria yet. And I still have like half a year to that because they lost a year. But I just understand, like, views don't matter. You don't get anything out of them anyways. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Stop trying to make videos who will get a lot of views. Just chill. You need to calm down is my advice to myself and any of you who might be having the similar struggles. I think the most valuable things that you can take out from this YouTube journey is interacting with other YouTubers, interacting with other people, meeting new friends, socializing, expanding your friend circle, because like online friends are real friends. Socializing with people here, meeting new people, talking to people here means a lot to me, especially during those last month where I did not have any social life. I still don't, but I'm looking for a job. Even I have something like a job. It's like work from home, but it's a very little money, so I'm looking for a job and I will perhaps socialize more. But for the half a year that I have been on the platform, the interactions and the people that I have met is the best part of this journey. And even if this goes nowhere, even if I like stop making videos, I still have those interactions and those acquaintances and the chances to talk to those people, and that is the most valuable thing. And again, also I know that I have used my platform to speak out. I had my voice. That is also very precious to me. I'm thankful for YouTube to giving us the platform to speak. What can be better than that? And that is all. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sure this video was super weird and perhaps has no value to it, but whatevs. So hopefully I will see you in the next video. If so, I will be very grateful. Bye bye.